All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to clear something up real quick. Folks, if you get a chance, go over and check out Art of Deduction, True Crime channel. Young kid, spunky kid over there. Uh, Good channel, but dude, you can't take this stuff serious. It's acting, uh, liars. You're gonna come across all kinds of stuff on that in that crime community stuff. But you get offensive. I made a video because supposedly you teamed up with Greeno. We're trying to help you there because Greeno's really someone not an. I mean, he does know a lot about the case, but him himself is in deep crap. And I don't know what's going around on your channel, but I don't know if it was a gunshot or whatever. But uh, yeah, you seem not right. Something wrong. I don't know, dude. I don't know, but that's just us as viewers, body language, the way somebody acts, yada yada yada. But I think you got a great channel, dude. Uh, no, I ain't gay or whatever, dude. I just, I watch it. But you do take things offensive, and it's just acting. And I'm an older dude, and you know what, dude? Kind of jealous, you know what? Because I become older. I'm the old dude now, the grumpy old dude. And I know you said uh, that I like to beat on younger guys or whatever. No, I don't, dude. No, it was just a skit acting and yeah, just playing around, uh, messing around. You don't have to worry about nothing. It's fine here, and I have nothing against just because you're Dutch. It don't have anything to do with being Dutch. I'm part Dutch, dude. No, some of us have been around on this case for a while and watched these guys. The way that they act, the way that they lie. So no, kid, I got no beef with you. Uh, I'm too old to be rolling around with you young pups. No, I don't beat on kids or anything or younger generation or anything. It's just you can't believe everything you hear in this case. 6 years, it's turned into a circus. Everyone thinks they know what they're talking about, even me, and I don't even know the main thing, the facts and the evidence. So, kid, if I upset you at all, my apologies. Same thing with Greeno, right? It's ain't it always funny when someone calls somebody's bluff or asks too many questions or anything? People do get upset. They do. It's almost like we are questioning their manhood, right? And I agree, right? We, but here's the thing: I don't care if people believe me or not. I don't want to sway the people. I want the evidence, the proof. That's what I want. That's what I want. The proof that says it's Richard Allen, and the proof that there wasn't anyone else. And I want the proof that it's possible he's a serial killer. I do really believe they've been making arrests down there of some very bad people. Um, it's been on the news. It's been going on for a while. Wonder if there's any connection to Florida, right? This whole pedo thing, this whole 30 kids down there missing or killed or whatever that one YouTuber was saying. And that's not including the teenage girls and the adults. And maybe it was a mixture of them all. I don't know, but no offense, kid. I know you've been busting my chops in your own little way. Like I notice these guys that have these big channels. uh, or work in government or whatever it may be. When you question anything, next thing you know, they they get upset, get angry, uh, and they do start accusing people. And now I'm starting to do it. Paradorma, maybe it is a mass. I'm not a violent person. I don't like to be. I don't live my life in violence. I don't pick on the younger generation. I don't beat kids and stuff like that. You know, it's not a hobby of mine. And I just didn't know how crazy some of these people really were. It is like a demon. I must say, it's an anger thing. It just comes out of nowhere, and it's going around YouTube. It's going around societies, and yeah, why do these YouTubers take things so serious? I don't know. I have no idea. Who is booty hurt now? Nobody. It's just, you go into their chats, and these guys, they do nitpick at you, but they're in their own way. They bust your chops. All you're doing is asking questions. Yada yada yada. You do, the women love them, right? And that's pretty much what I think of it, as a talent thing. And they bust your balls a little bit here, a little bit there, uh, testing you, feeling you, right? They might not agree with you 100%, or you might not agree with what they're saying on the case. And yes, some of these creators do have more intelligence than us and resources. I don't dig into people's lives, so I have no idea what stories or anything anybody, if any of it's real, that any of these YouTubers have created. And that's the thing. I really don't care. I got better things to do in my life than spend 24/7 in the crime community. And every time you're wrong, you get blocked from a channel. Whenever time you just make a comment that someone doesn't want, they get angry, and little things like that come out. Oh, well, you must like to beat on the younger. No, I don't like to beat on the younger generation. Not at all. And that actually is offensive. And I feel offensive. The other day you came in and said I was being sexist because I like women and I don't offer coffee to men. Not that. I took offense to that. What? What? Because I like women and I'm polite with women and I serve them coffee. That's sexist because I'm not asking the dudes if they want coffee. Oh, come on, dude. Come on. Little nitbits there and there, but it's no biggie. It's not like I'm gonna drive around America looking for you. I don't know if you haven't seen the gas prices today. They're pretty expensive out here in America. Or if you're even out in Dutchland, Switzerland, wherever. I don't think you have to worry about me looking for you. But, I mean, you do the same thing to other creators, and then they give it back to you, and you get mad. And then you make stories, or you get mad and say, well, I know about this or whatever. Or like today, you said I like to beat down on the younger generation because of a video I made uh, joking around, uh, talking about kicking ass, you younger generation, you and Greeno. And here everyone thinks they're kids. Everyone thinks they're kids. You're picking on kids. You like to beat kids. Here it is right here. We're making up. No. Greeno is 40 some years old, 30 some years old. Uh, and you're probably in your 30s yourself. You're not kids. I'm not beating on you. Uh, Crazy. Just madness. But don't let it go to your head, right? That's what you told me. Beef squashed. I'm done with it. And you can make all the videos you want on me, call me whatever crazy. Like I said, I grew up in America. True crime or art of deduction. In America, I was called crazy, nut job. Are you a lunatic my whole life? And that was my mother and family. That's part of a parent's job when you're growing up in America. If you got a whooping and your ass whooped by your parents back in the 60s or 70s, when I was growing up, that's how you raise your kids. Today, it's called child abuse. Does that make sense to anybody? When I was growing up, if you did something wrong, you got your butt whipped. Whatever, slipper, shoe, cord, you did something stupid, you got your butt whipped. And that was normal when I was growing up. And it was going around all over the neighborhoods and everything. It was normal. But today, it's actually child abuse. Explain that. Now, just because I made a video telling them I'm going to kick these guys' ass and I'm going to conquer this country, acting, I don't think I can do that on Social Security retirement. They don't pay a lot. But I can see how it pissed you guys off. My apologies, right? My apologies. My apologies. So there you go, kid. Don't believe everything you hear in this case. If you have superhuman powers, kid, and you got resources that you can dab into people's photos and all kinds of stuff and get the download in the court system, whatever, go right ahead. I'm a couch potato investigator. I put dots together. When I don't have a face, we go with body movements, walks, stances, twitches of the nose, whatever it may be. I'm on your side, kid. Don't kill us all. They take it so seriously. And all we are doing is asking logical questions. We might joke around, but my apologies. I caused more trouble. You know what I noticed? These YouTubers that I've been watching, themselves, I've been watching these people for years without saying anything. And they've been attacking people for the simple reason somebody said something. Either that or it's some kind of an entity that's attacking them that we can't see. That we can't see. And they're fighting it in their minds or whatever. I don't know. Possibly paranormania, whatever they call it. Who knows? I don't know. But it's rubbing off on me and I'm done with this crap. Right? I got to keep my mind. This is sanity what these people are. It's just the Delphi case is madness. Kohlberger, madness. Summerwell's madness. Monkey Lawn, madness. Madness, evil, something is control. It's just so dark. It sucks you in. And you're like, I don't want this no more. This is horrifying. Every day is full of death, cases, photos. It drives you nuts. And next thing you know, they're blaming you. Like today. No, Frank, I don't like to beat on the younger generation. And I'm not here to beat on you. Right? It's same as your viewers and subs are not here to beat on, except unless they're being very rude. But making a comment on a case or a comment on you solved the case, kid, have the report on my desk in the morning is no need uh, to be attacked. Now, I've seen some people in your chat say some pretty crappy stuff where you had the right to attack them. I agree with that. But there are some people over there attacking you big time. I've been going through it for 6 years here, Frank. I'm a very small channel, one man. Uh, I've been locked in this apartment for 13, 14 years or whatever. Who knows how long, Frank. Been kept away from the world, Frank. Been kept away from the number one thing other than God, family, what I love the most. A woman, Frank. It's made me pretty ornery, Frank. But that's America. Nah, same thing. I went through the same thing with Greener. But Greener was a little more crazier. He was sending messages, and I was like, you're a nut job. Quit threatening people. Who's his girlfriend? Because everyone is getting threatened for talking to his girlfriend. I'm like, who is the guy with? I don't even. He's telling people that you try and talk to my girlfriend again, you watch what happens to you, mister. Are you nuts? Who's his girlfriend? So everyone could stay away. He's even attacking women. Don't you even try hitting on my girlfriend. You watch what happens. People are running for their lives. We are tired. Us older people are tired of running from you younger madmen generations of psychos. We are making our stance with our walking canes, oxygen bottles, baseball bats. You might beat us, but we're going to give you a heck. No, everybody's butthurt. They come in here and they wreck my channel from 24/7. They hack it. Accuse me now I beat down on the younger generation. Come on, Frank. I was on your side. I'm like, this kid's a pretty boy. The women love him. He might be full of crap as sure as the day is long, but hey, when it's talent, right? I don't know. I guess the kid's so-called a lawyer, works for Black Ops or Special Forces, Deep Dutch military, or I don't know. The kid's like James Bond. I have no idea. All I know is I'm getting my balls busted because I'm just asking questions of. I guess I busted too much balls. I'm sorry, Frank. I'm sorry, Frank. All right, there you go. All right. I want to check on that kid. Is that kid in a safe environment? How old is that kid? Is he a kid? I wish ATS News was here, criminality, or one of these big channels. I wish they were watching. I'd be like, hey, check on that kid. Something's wrong. This ain't the kid is looking around like he's afraid he's going to get attacked or something. Right? The people that even live in the apartment, I would be checking on that kid. Like I said, when you watch a lot of stuff on body language, you could tell when someone's nervous and they're not comfortable in the environment they're in. And that kid looks like one of them. I don't know. What is he? Black Ops, Secret Ops? Or is the government protecting him? I have no idea, but somebody get him in a safe environment. Jesus. I got to do everything in this country. You're lucky you're in Dutchland, Frank, where you probably have people that protect. Out here, it's America. It's you live and die. It's unbelievable. I don't know. I don't know. People coming down on me like monsters, demons, witches, sorcery. Don't look. Don't do this. Don't do that. Next thing you know, they'll have a curse on you and you'll be shivering. I am. This is madness. I didn't sign up for this. I didn't sign up for this crap. Ricky, hello. Somebody with some common sense. Ricky, I've been pissing everybody off. I must have got too close to the case. Or just was being a smart ass, which I've been known to be cocky and a smart ass. These younger generation kids I've been watching on this channel, crime kid, they're rubbing off on me. This is unbelievable. I'll I'll be good. Although I didn't do anything wrong. Just dudes busting chops. That's all. My apologies, Frank. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know what's wrong, you dudes. I grew up now. You're crazy. You're a nut job. You're a madman. Yeah, I guess so. You know where I was born and raised? America. And where did you learn this? I don't know. Turn the TV on. Society. That's it every day outside. These dudes forget that at one time in this world, things were different. In the 70s, 60s, 80s, if you did something wrong, you got a whooping. Today, it's child abuse. Can we sue the government for back pay on child abuse? Now that they know it's child abuse, now that can we go back and say, well, you got to pay all this? Because I know I was no angel when I was growing up. I know my friends weren't. Well, the neighborhood wasn't. I don't know. We'll have to check into it, lawyers and everything. Maybe it's possible. It's pretty soon we're going to have to show proof of everything that these people said. They can say you're a stone cold murderer. The only thing I can say is show me the proof. You're crazy, mad. Okay, show me the proof. You're beating down on younger generation. You're a child abuser. Show me the proof. Instead of hearsay or people getting upset because we're just asking questions on these big channels, or what are we doing wrong? Right? Every day you turn on YouTube, someone's being accused of something. That's why I said I'm labeling everybody suicide squads and terrorists. Then they're saying you can't do that. My girls are so much different, but I guess the spankings worked with them. My son's whole different story. Deborah. No, I don't know. I don't care. Like I said, my apologies. Hey, I'm not too big of a man not to apologize if I said something wrong. But I don't know why he would say I like to beat down on young kids or our young generation, because I made a video the other day. Just I'm sick of these young kids and these young. They know everything. How do they know this? Right? How do they know all this secret stuff that was sealed that nobody knows? And I was kind of jealous, I guess. Right? How do you know the leaker? How do you guys know all this stuff? What I want to know is who actually committed the murders, why, what was the motive, and the most important of all is what the others know. That's probably my mother right now calling to say, you insane. Are you crazy? Yes.
John Kramer, give me a message. Thank you.
Probably, I don't know. Someone check on that kid. You know, you watch these, and there was another YouTuber that I was watching, and just the body signals they were giving off. I was like, either they're uncomfortable behind the camera, or something traumatic has happened to them in their lives, or They just don't feel comfortable for some reason, whether they're battling demons within or maybe it's real and they are demons. I don't know. But some of these people are giving off signals. And I'm like, is this acting? Are you guys acting? If you are, it's pretty good. And they're like, no, this is a serious channel. And I'm like, well, so, do you have disabilities or something like that, maybe, or medication or something? You get worried. You watch these people for years. How do you not be interested in the struggles that they're going through in life? And we all go through struggles. Ricky, his family, him being in a wheelchair. People, wait a minute. Wait 1 minute. Ricky said he was in a wheelchair. Our old friend, the troll, Bendejo, said he was in a wheelchair. Dun, dun, dun. Interesting. But see, now even my own viewers are causing pareidolia within my channel. Debbie Fox, Johnny, no. Important documents they can't sign. I don't know. I guess I pissed a lot of people off. My opinions and my theories of the case or whatever probably got me my demise, probably causing all the trouble that I'm in right now with all this. I can feel it. It's like an entity. You start coughing, you start feeling crazy, almost not yourself. It's almost like they're beating on us or doing something. I don't know. Blood pressure maybe out of whack or something. I don't know. God save us all. It's really drove a lot of people. It's changed a lot of people, I would say. Nah, nobody. It was nothing. It's, you know what? It's already bridge under the water. Oh, wait, water under the bridge. But I just wanted to point, you just can't come out and say certain things in chat or whatever in someone's channel when I forget it's their channel. They might not have the information we have already. So they might have their whole channel, their whole script, their whole act prepared. And they start making a video live and they're focused on talking about what they found out and what they know. But then you got people coming into the chat that think differently and might know a little bit more than the other creators. And it throws them off and they get pissed. I understand that. My apologies, you know. And they're the star of the show. And you always have to remember that in some of these channels. These channels are like a TV channel. They're the star of the show. Right? They're the Johnny Carson of the show. And if you step on their toes the wrong way, next thing you know, you become a serial killer, or you are the next hatchet man that or the biggest child abuser in the world. You just have to step lightly. So, like I said, my apologies to them younger generation dudes. No, I don't like to beat down on you guys or anybody. And I'm not. I wasn't. I didn't think I was. Not at all. I was just asking some questions. I did say that you are the USA Kojak, but with hair and no sucker. And that might have pissed you off. I'm sorry. That might have pissed you off. It would have pissed me off. It would have pissed me off, kid. And a lot of these dudes are pissed. Well, you called me a kid. Well, that's where when I was growing up, I used to know older people, and they were in their 50s and 60s, and I was in my 30s, and they were like, "You're just a kid, right? You know nothing. You're a kid. I'm 30 something years old. You're a kid. Get out of here. You ask a question on the job or whatever. Get out of here. The old timers will take care of this." Right? These guys don't know. They think it's now everything is, "You're abusing me." I'm like, oh my God. Did I abuse somebody? I don't know. Show me the proof, and I guess so then. I don't know. I don't know. What do you want me to do? What do you want from me? I will be putting my Vander Holyfield bitten air that I paid $2.5 million for from Mike Tyson on display. I'm not going to let anybody know that it was a pork rind shaped like an air. As far as everyone is concerned, it is a Vander Holyfield's air. Be squashed. Kid, get back to making videos, swaying the masses with the good looks and the Frank Sinatra sway and everything. The kid's probably Frank Sinatra's kid or something, and I don't even know it. Everyone's been coming in here. You know the chairman? No, Frank? I think didn't he pass away? That's his grandson. Oh, shit. Sinatra's grandkid. Are you kidding me? You're going to be sleeping with the fishes, kid. You'll never work in this town again, Johnny Kramer. Oh, my God. We don't know. It's the same thing with Anthony Greeno. It's the same thing with Anthony Greeno. He's part Indian. Oh, crap. Now Indian people are showing. I'm like, I'm part Indian, too. He's like, no, I'm really Indian. Oh, crap. Now we got tomahawks and machetes coming at us and bow and arrows. Are you kidding me? These people took on whole militaries with just sticks and arrows. We're all going to die. I can't believe the trouble I get myself in. This is what happens when you do not have a woman no more. This is exactly what happens. And when you get old and grumpy and in your 50s, you're like, screw the world. I'm 20 years old. I just can't do it no more, kids. I'm sorry. Mental breakdown. My body's broke down. I'm done. Washed up. All I can do is give advice to some of you younger generation out there. Don't take everything so serious. Find a good woman and settle down. Quit trying to be the superhero of the world. And respect women. I don't go into chats and I don't call women names, and I don't abuse women or kids. Although I should have, but I don't. No. Tell you what, I grew up getting my butt whipped. Now you already got me in trouble, Greeno. And art of deduction with me mother. She's already called. I didn't answer the phone because I know you better not be picking on anybody. I ain't doing nothing, mother. Idiot. Yes, mother. Nah, don't worry about it. I'll take the butt whipping. young kids. Leave us old people alone. And my opinion, Ron Logan was just an old grumpy man. Art of deduction. He picked on everybody in that town. He was a grumpy old man, drunk. He was violent. Reports say he was violent. That don't mean he was a child killer. I agree with you on that. It don't mean he was a child abuser or anything. It just he was a grumpy old man. He might have had something to do with the murders. Maybe he was there. We don't know. And that's what I hate about this case. Is this case, it could be multiple people, a crew. And it also could be just one guy. And that is the mysterious mystery of Delphi. Almost demonic, witchery, whatever, curse, spell. It's just complete madness. Would it make a great episode or movie? Yes. Right. I lived in a town in Illinois on the outskirts of Chicago called West Haven. 20 years later, wasn't it Shelley West Craven came out? Bunch of mad stories and yeah. Oh yeah, this Delphi could become Del Craven. We don't know. It has potential to be a story, but you have to look at what happened, and then you say it's not worth the money. Not for me, not for this channel. No, not over them girls. Someone will. I'm not going to lie to you folks. Someone probably is already working on a movie or a TV thing, but I refuse to work on it. Would it be scary, gory, a mind bender? Yes, it would, but not on this channel. I'm sorry. I'm more interested in finding the killer or killers. If I stepped on any of your big channel's toes, my apology. We all have our rights and opinions, just like everyone comes in here. Hey, there he is, kid. My apologies if I stepped on your toes at all, though. No, we're just checking. Things don't, I've seen a lot of people that have been covering this case. And they ain't acting right. Now, some people say, well, what are you talking about? And a lot of people don't understand. And some of these governments, agencies, they use other tactics to tell if somebody's telling the truth or if this person is in danger or if there is a serious problem and they are having a reaction or some kind of a change because they don't feel comfortable or whatever. So I do want to apologize, but I don't know why, some people take it up, and I also understand that I stepped on your toes in your channel there, and it's your channel, it's your show. And people do get upset, and I shouldn't. I don't blame you one bit. No need to can take a hit. No, I wasn't throwing a hit. I was improvising the other day. Made a video. Does Greeno piss me off? Yes, Greeno's pissed me off many of times. He sits there and calls. I ask him where are all your videos. He don't. We've been through this with Greeno and Harmon and all these guys. Just because some people just ain't buying their crap, they get mad. They call us names and whatever. I take it with a grain of salt. It's no biggie, kid. I'm not going to go all the way to Dutchland looking for you. It's not. You haven't done nothing wrong in my eyes. Just don't come here because I'm trying to kill us. Bring it. I ain't gonna bring nothing. I'm too old, kid. Hey, I know I shouldn't have said you're like the USA version of Kojak, but with hair and no sucker. That was out of line. I shouldn't have said that. I should not have said that. But you guys got access to stuff that I don't do. So you guys know a lot about this case, right? Because I don't know that kind of stuff. What I do know is from what the police are talking and what the news channels have been pumping out around here, right before or right after the Delphi murders. I thought it was before. Indiana created a task force just for this crazy, sick stuff was going on down there. Hey, Pickles, how you doing tonight? Pickles, that's art of deduction. He's a younger guy. What? Hey, Frank, what's your age? He's a younger guy, young pup, well, a young pup, I think they call him out there. He's 29, young kid. Hey, art of deduction. Who is the guy Ruckus always causing ruckus in your channel? I'm sorry, I'm busting a lot of cojones around YouTube. Pickles, that's art of deduction. Art of deduction, that's Pickles. That's also my great mod, Debbie Fox. Uh, Great lady. 18, he's a McDonald's. Nice. He's 29. He's good at what he does. He's got a lot of information. How these younger whippersnappers got all this computer technology and everything. Frank, is it safe to say that I'm not a child abuser? You made me feel so dirty. I'm going to go take a shower after that live. I don't like to beat down on nobody. I was just joking around. No, you are not. All right, thanks, dude. I don't know what the hell was going on. I was like, what? I don't like to beat on anybody. I was joking around. Dude, go ahead and make a video about me bust my cojones. How I am nuts. I'm nuts. It's the camera. It totally drove me nuts. Pickles, would you agree? I know Debbie does. She's always, you're nuts. Silly. Dude, you got a great channel. You got a lot of subs. Go with it. You got the suede, you got the look. The women love it. I'm going to step off of your toes in there, and I'm going back to being dumb, dude. Really, I got a disability. I'm just going back to being dumb. This is nuts. Completely nuts. Well, Frank, you've got to admit, some of these channels are in it for just the subs and views and the reward of $360,000. Right? It's like the cannonball run to the finish line for the $360,000. But I agree with you. Not all of us are in it for the subs or views. I agree with you on that. It's about the fight and the good against bad and all that and yada yada. And you know what? A lot of these people, I shouldn't even be complaining because I've been arrested myself in my life. Like I said, if you haven't had an altercation growing up in America with the police, you're not an American. In the world and neighborhoods around in America, you're going to have somewhere down the road an altercation or grew up with a cop or whatever, or or went to school with a guy that became a cop, or whatever it may be, you're going to have an altercation with police, whatever. Uh, and everyone's pretty much got a record. It's just I can't go along with people that have got a record longer than both of our arms and are repeat offenders over and over and over and over again. Numerous lines of assaults or abuse against children or whatever. There's got to be a line where you cut it off and say enough's enough. All right, let's see what art of deduction is saying. Indeed, it's all about girls. Indeed, it's all about the girls. Yeah, Abby and Libby. Becky added me and said she even watched one of my shows, and that feels Johnny, that it is what am doing it for. Oh, the girls, yeah. Oh, the mother Becky. Now, this is very interesting now that this so-called white nationalist group that now they're putting out on the news channels were actually now saying that, or thinking that the girls might have been killed because they were impure to the religion or whatever they do. That somebody in the family slept with a different color person or something. This is unbelievable. That was on a YouTube video that I watched. That this white nationalist group has taken over in Delphi, and it's possible this, that. I'm like, this has gotten out of hand. They should have nipped that in the bud. But it's possible that that's the truth. Hell, even Greeno was talking about these Odinists or whatever, and they're a white cult or whatever, and I don't know. That's freaky stuff. That was in the memorandum, was it? Becky. Yeah. Oh, do I know her personally? The kids? No, but I see what you're saying in chat. The mother of the one girl added you to her friends list or whatever. Or to the case or whatever. I don't know. That's very interesting how this case is going. Frank, would you say that a lot of these people made up a lot of fabrication in this case? Johnny, you are not dumb. I'm dumber than a doornail in a box of rocks, Debbie. If he's still here, would he agree that a lot of these people made up stuff that they just didn't know? Just leaving. Oh, you had to leave? Or you are leaving, Pickles? Okay. Pickles, thanks for stopping in. You're a great lady. And be safe and God bless you. And Frank just cleared it up. I don't beat on the younger generation. And if you want, I'll take the video down, Frank. But I have a little bit bigger thing. Greeno can't stand me. He'll look at you and say, "Oh no, I love that guy. He's great." No, nobody loves me. Go home. What? Go home. That dang heart is blocking the word. Pet shelter. Oh, you went to the pet shelter? No, I hope your little pet's doing good. All right, now where were we? No, yeah, once again, my apologies, Frank, if I stepped on your toes. Don't have one of your James Bond women, Frank's angels, kill me or anything. And beef squashed and everything, and great channel, keep going. And like I said, I don't know how you guys do all the stuff that you guys do. It drives me nuts. AK Pickles, have a great night. Debbie, Thank you for stopping in. Great lady always there. Feel free to voice your opinion or whatever. Maybe one day I'll learn how to do this StreamYard. I did it a couple times, was on a couple people's channels, but I'm not big into all this. It reminds me of high school stuff, altercations. And you say something, you might do something, say something somebody might not like. And next thing you know, channel your career and everything else. Text for my daughter. All right. No, I might be back later. Frank, thanks for stopping in. And like I said, I'll ease up in your chat. I didn't mean to overstep my boundaries. If not, I do want to give a shout out to a great channel and lady, ATS News channel. Great channel. Criminality. She's got a good channel. No, I don't know how these ladies feel about my channel, but they have great channels, great crime channels. So, okay, beef squash there. You know what? I'll even squash the beef with Anthony Greeno. It's just it's not going to change my mind on the things that uh, he did and said. Then again, he might be under attack by demonic spirit. Who knows? He might have got himself into something. I don't know. I don't know these people personally. I just watch them. That's about it. Right? Trying to get home. I spent money. Money. Get your butt home, woman. Drive safe. So I just want to say I didn't do anything in my messages in a YouTuber's chat was private, not for drama, scamming channels to do lives on. What happened, Pickles? What are you talking about? This is all new. Pickles, can you please explain to me what personal messages you're talking about? It wasn't me because I don't talk to you other than this chat. Was it photos again someone put out of you? Why do I always miss out on the good stuff? This is unreal. But what happened? Kiki Eyes was all over YouTube today. I think even in my chat earlier today. What happened? Is it Kiki Eyes that's been doing? Oh my God. Kiki Eyes. I wish Pickles would let me know what she's talking about. So she said in chat. So I just want to say, I don't do anything in my messages in a YouTuber's chat was private. Yes, they are private. My God, what if one of these YouTubers contacted us and there was a relationship there or whatever? Here all along we think they're interested in us, but it's just some dude and they want information. I agree. It's crazy. Oh my God, did Pickles say that I'm scamming her? Oh my God, I would never scam a woman. I know I wouldn't show her messages. That's one thing you don't do. It ain't me doing it. It's probably a disgruntled woman that I've dated in the past or something. I'm not coming home, Margaret, ever. You can stop this madness. She was. Debbie says she was here earlier. I don't know. Maybe she was. This is what I don't like. Someone comes in the chat. They make this big, giant discovery or suggestion, something, and then they disappear. The whole time it leaves us biting our nails, going, "Oh my God, is she okay? Did she get in a car accident? She said she was driving. Did something serious happen? Somebody kidnap her? Somebody." I'm done with you too. You see what you crime communities have done to me? Crime cases. Now I'm worried about one of my people there because things happen. She did say she was on the phone. She was on her way home texting. Don't just put the phone down. I'll do a live later on tonight. And hopefully she's okay. Debbie, are you all right? Debbie, you okay? Oh my God. It's a crime to care about somebody. It's like the Black Crow song. Loving my chat. It's such a crime. Debbie's okay. Thank God. Hopefully Pickle's okay. Yeah. Art of Deduction. The new younger version of Kojak, but we're here in the sucker. No sucker. Uh, we hope you're okay, kid. Just busting chops. I'm an old man losing my hair. Most of my teeth, I got hemorrhoids. Gonads that I got to tuck in my sock to go to the bathroom in the morning. I'm just mad at the world, kid. All right. You guys have a good night. Be safe. Pickles, we're hoping you're okay. I don't know who would put out any kind of private messages with a woman that you're in love with, or even a YouTuber that you're in love with, or private photos. That's something holy and should be kept between a man and a woman, but people are crazy. You folks have a good night. Be safe.